Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of Mobile Suit Gundam, Iron Blood Orphan second season, or you could call it Keto Senshi Gundam Teketsu no Orphan second season. Now, this episode right here, god damn dude, that mobile armor is no freaking joke right there. And here I am wondering right now, if this thing is literally the cause of the Calamity War that happened 300 years ago, from what I learned in this episode and what I heard from last week's episode. If you guys go and put the pieces together and everything else, this thing is already threatening the way how it goes in this episode. After we heard its history and so forth, this thing will kill humans in a heavy populated area. I'm like, holy motherfucker, this is no joke, because this thing is already a threat, is already becoming the secondary or just the somewhat side minor antagonist right now. But for the time being, it's being the antagonist for Tegadon and Megilius and everyone else on Mars right now. Let me explain, because at the beginning of the episode, we have the mobile armor starting to make his move right now, and that mobile armor literally took out Eox, or whatever you want to call that guy's name. Currently, I hope he dies, because of what he's doing right now, he's going insane, and he's not doing for the time being. I'm just speaking the truth. You watched the episode, and I hope you did before you even watched my recap, because he ain't doing at all right for the time being. And it sends out these little subunits called Plumas, and we do get an introduction to that last week, and we get multiple ones today's episode, and this shows how much of a danger it can become, because it's like little army ants. Imagine these Plumas as army ants. They're swarming on you, and they're chomping you up like if you're just macho food source right now, And therefore, after what's been going on, they have to retreat, and Eork is told to retreat right now, even when his men gave out their lives. We also get a little history about these mobile armors. We get to know that McGillis says that from the novel he read or something, this thing, known as a mobile armor, is known as angels that's trying to put calamity or a threat to humans. So, it's like this. These angels, are enemies to humanity for some reason. You know how angels in our fictional stories, or in a religion that anyone goes in, and so forth, is they're good. But in this one, mobile armors are angels, which are considered bad. And we have the mobile suits known as Gundam frames, or mobile suit armors, such as Gundam frames or something, are like the devils countering these angels. So they're the good guys for some reason. I'm like, how does that even work? And that's when the Alaya Vijana system comes in, where you could control those Gundam frames, And I'm like, holy crud, what the hell? But for the time being, they decide to try to figure out a plan. Although McGillis also reminds them of what the Pluma does as well, because these things are the assistant support units of the mobile armor. This thing is repairing itself with the Plumas, or you could call it army ants or something, because those Plumas are army ants serving the queen or king right there, Well, angels, I don't know if they are supposed to be completely women or completely men. I don't know what the case is, but one thing for sure, they're serving the king or queen right now and feeding it nutrition by grabbing as much material as it can. And the moment it is at full strength, it will go to a heavy populated area and start to exterminate humans. So, I got a question in mind right here. If these mobile armors were so threatening, who in the hell would create them? Or did it self-create in a certain story? That is the question I ask right now when it comes to mobile armors in this Gundam series right here. Gundam Iron Blood Orphans. Because we all know that the Iron Blood Orphans series does take place after the Calamity War 300 years ago. So, well, after 300 years, but anyways, going off to what they're planning right now, they decide to trap it and try to make a move right now. As we have to it, Mikazuki, along with Mide Hush or something, tries to get Kudelia and Atra to evacuate. But Kudelia says, I'm not going until everyone else goes. I'm not going to leave them behind here and save myself, because otherwise people won't trust me right there. And you know what? At first I called her, and I'm thinking in my mind that she's an idiot, because she is. I don't know what good that would do, but it looks like to me she cares about these people very much. So I give her props for that. I'm really happy that she rather have people go ahead first, make sure everyone's evacuating before she evacuate herself. I give her props for that. Atra decides to do the same thing too, you know, which I go like, okay, that's pretty good, and so forth. But as the time passes on, we have to it that the mobile armor is on its way to a certain location where everyone's was about to be evacuated. But this guy, Eork, or that freaking Indian-looking whatever you want to call him, shoots the mobile armor, distracts it, and gets it to change directions to go after a different location. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how stupid are you? And we have to it that Julieta and Vidar, whatever the guy's name, ends up decide to go into Mars and help and stop the mobile armor as well. And we have to it that our buddy McGillis is given a Gundam frame, given a powerful mobile suit frame that was used by Gjallarhorn, which he's not allowed to pilot, but he's gonna pilot it anyways because it says so. Julieta and Eork does meet up, and Eork says he's gonna go fight that thing head on and so forth, while Julieta tries to calm the situation and tells him, you idiot, don't be stupid and get yourself killed. I'm thinking in my mind, let the idiot get killed, man, because he's stupid after what just happened and so forth, alright? Etc. And we also have to it that they try to stop the Plumas, the mobile armor, while our other buddy tries to stop the powerful beam from a mobile armor to be launched. And this is the first time I think in this series that I get to see a beam-like cannon a beam attack from a mobile armor, you know? I mean, in terms of beam attacks, like a beam sword or a beam blast, this is the first times I've seen it in the Gundam Iron Blood Orphans series, you know? I've seen a lot of beam attacks in other Gundams and so forth, so it shouldn't be too surprising, etc., but still. We also have to it that things kind of gotten a little out of hand, because after launching that beam attack, it ends up destroying the plant and so forth, and while the other guy is trying to stop the Plumas from going after the other people, he ends up being overwhelmed, but Mikazuki shows up right in the nick of time and stops him and destroys him. McGillis, along with his escort, was on his way right now, but they are stopped by Vidar, you know, with the Gundam frame. So it looks like to me this guy is in front of McGillis, and we already know who the hell he is. I mean, the way how this was planned from the very beginning of second season all the way till now, we all know who he is. Think about it. He hates Tekadon, and hearing McGillis' name infuriates him. And then everything else all together. So that shows that we all know who he is. But it has to be confirmed before I can even say it, you know? So if anything else, that's about it. All I can say is mobile armor is literally on a savage rampage and hecka powerful as hell. And McGillis is on his way but gets stopped by Vidar himself. So this is to show that things are not going the way as it plans. Damn. And Eork, you stupid I hope you die, man. I hope he dies. Call me a freaking savage too, or a freaking messed up cold motherfucker. But hey, what else can he do? That's my question. If anything else, I'll see you guys later. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye-bye. Toodaloo.